Sweetie, I know my guardian angel was like,
hit her with a truck, because she ain't gonna get it. She don't get it. She don't get it at all.
lately, the only thing that we have been talking about is BJ and like how pregnancy has been going and coronavirus and all this other stuff. So I figured it's time to switch it up. Like, let's do a story time. I'm in high school, I'm dating. The guy is older than me. And so I go to prom with him. I'm all excited. All my friends was older than me. My boyfriend was older than me. Like, so it was, I don't know, it just felt like I had to be at this prom with him. So I'm thinking we bonding and we vibing, and you know, like when you're in high school, you think like this person gonna be forever. It's not forever. Like, we ain't gonna ever break up. Like, it's not puppy love. I don't care what my mama say. Like, he loved me and I love him. You know what I'm saying? We vibing. Like, you know, we got like select songs that's our songs. Like, we like this. Okay, we real tight. So prom night come to a conclusion, but now my mom was strict, so wasn't no like you going to an after party after, like you going to, I don't know, somebody's house, you spending a night somewhere. And mind you, like I said, he's older than me and he's a male, so like his parents ain't nowhere near as strict as what mine are. So I'm thinking me and my little, what was I had to be a sophomore. I'm thinking me and my little sophomore, we good enough for him. Me and my little sophomore goodies, okay? He don't want nothing but me. I don't want nothing but him. Like, okay, period. Like, so I'm not thinking that he's into no mess. He's doing nothing. Like, I'll go home, I get undressed, I like tell my mom about prom was lit, and you know, we did this and we did that, blah 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 blah. Like, he dropped me off at home, all kind of stuff. So I'm not thinking nothing of it. I'm like, whatever, like have a good time. Like, I don't know why in my head he was just hanging out with the boys, having a good time. Like, no. It was like a few days left for school. I went back and so I started hearing these rumors, and I'm like, what? Because I had classes with seniors. I have on one of his jackets, and they like, oh, you with Roger, like blah 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 blah. Like, and I'm like, yeah, like I've been with Roger since Roger been Roger, okay? Like yeah, I'm with him. Like, oh, and when I say people was looking at me like,
you might be with him, but he ain't with you.
Still being naive, gullible. I'm like, okay, like, what's that Akon song? That nobody want to see us together. Okay, but it don't matter, no, because I got you. That ain't it. Like, y'all lying. Like, I didn't say that to people. I just would listen to what they had to say, and I'd be like, nah, ain't no way. Like, in my head. So, fast forward, I end up getting some information, like, oh, you know, at the prom, I could tell you where he was and who he was with and what he did and blah, 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 because that's my friend. And the girl was just going in, and I'm like, I don't know your friend. Who is your friend? Like, and so she's telling me, like, I don't like that. I just feel like, you know, I'm coming to you because, you know, like, girl code, whatever. And so she's telling me, like, yeah, this what he did at the prom, blah 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 blah, and they was there, we was all together. Like, I can't believe he would do that. Like, I don't even think she knew that he was with you when he went to prom. Like, all this stuff. So now I'm like, you have broken my heart. Okay, like, you have broken my heart. I thought we had a beautiful time at prom, and this how you gonna do me? So now that I pull myself together, I address him on it. But this is like on the way home from school. No, we had got to the neighborhood, actually. We got to the neighborhood. So I say, let's see, we're gonna use the girl name. We could say Angelica. So I say, what you did at the prom? And he was like, nothing, you know, we went out to eat, and just kicked it, and they had like an after party at somebody's house and all this other stuff. So I said, okay, So this is what I'm being told. I was like, I ain't gonna ask nobody, because at this point, you know, I love him. So I'm like, like, I'm not gonna just come at you crazy. I'm gonna talk to you. Like, I'm gonna have a conversation with you. I'm gonna let you know what's going on. I didn't go looking for this information. This information was brought to me. Like, I'm in class. Like, you know, that's embarrassing. So I'm like, I was told that you was with XYZ doing XYZ, and then they told me that the girl name was Angelica. And he was like, she was there, but like, nah, it wasn't like that. Mind you, at this point, I still don't have a face to a name. I just got the girl name. That's it. Like, I don't know the girl personally or nothing. Like, I've seen her around school, but like, I don't talk to her. I don't communicate with her. So like, I don't know her. Like, so I wasn't the type of female to like go up to the girl like, oh, you did, blah, 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 blah. Like, no, I'm not with the girl. I'm not with the girl. I'm with Roger, okay? Like, me and Roger, we forever. Like, remember me? Like, we together forever. Like, so he denied. And at this point, to be honest, I don't have no proof. And to be a buck with y'all, I wasn't really trying to find none either. Because like, if I get the proof and I get the truth, I got to accept the fact that Roger is a dog. Okay, he is a dog, like trifling. And I got to deal with that embarrassment and with really confronting it. Like, you know how they say, like, once you know better, you're supposed to do better. So it's like, once I got the proof and the truth, and I can't deny it no more, now I got to hold you accountable, or I got to sit back and be la la loopsy dumb. Like, it just was so bad. So I was like, I really don't want to know. I really don't want to know the truth. Well, we done talked it out. Like, I'm just leaving it alone, whatever. Because I wasn't there. Hands off situation. It is what it is. Like, whatever. Now, he asked me, you want to go to a cookout with me and basically some friends? And I'm like, yeah, sure. Like, and this, at this point, I think it's over the summer. Mind you, they're his friends. Like, they're not my friends. And now these people that was with him on prom night. But again, I ain't gonna say I'm holding him accountable, but I'm looking at him, not at them, because I'm not with them. I'm with him. So I'm like, okay, whatever. Like, yeah, we could go. Like, we pull up. I don't know this person, and because I'm just riding, I'm riding with my man, okay? Like, my man. I'm not asking who cookout we going to, who all gonna be there. I'm not asking no questions. I'm just like, yeah, I want to get out the house. Like, I'm out with my man, like my man. We get to the cookout, and I'm like, oh, okay, it's a few familiar faces, but it seemed like a smaller event than how he explained it. Like, it seemed way more close-knit, like invite only. Like, your girl was not supposed to be here. And so I started seeing, like, it was a lot of people like looking at us, like me and Roger. And I'm like, why does everybody keep looking at us? So I thought maybe they like eyeballing us because he was real touchy-feely, like real like up under me, and that wasn't how he was all the time. So I'm like, but I'm not thinking nothing of it. I'm just thinking like, we out the house, like, you know, we ain't around our parents and blah 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 blah. Like, maybe that's what it is. Somebody say something to him. No, it's the mom. The person who cookout it is the mom. And just hold y'all breath. I'm gonna tell y'all who cookout it is. So it's the mom who's talking to him, but she not talking to him like how she talking to everybody else. She's talking to him like she know him personally. Like, they like, and she is not happy that I'm there. So I'm like, and you could tell I'm just as dumb, just as stupid as you could be. Like, I'm just, ooh, no thank you, I don't eat coleslaw. Like, just as stupid as they come. So then we like walking through the house, because you had to walk through the house to get to like the front yard, the backyard, all this stuff. And I see Angelica, and Angelica look a whole lot like this mom. And I'm like, alarms start going off in my head, like, for real, for real, for real. So now at this point, oh, I know that you done stuck your Peter Whacker in this girl, because the mama is 38 hot, and that wasn't your first time either. I'm like going off on him, like, oh, that's how you do, like, oh, you that bold, oh, blah 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 blah. Steady trying to tell me it ain't that, like, nah, like, I don't know why she acting like that, like, we talked at one point but it was nothing, like, ain't been nothing, and here I am. Would you like me to eat it with a spoon out of your hand, or like just really, like, and I'm still tight, and it's like, realistically I know that he's lying, but I'm like, I don't know, I guess trying to play it cool, I guess trying to tell myself that I ain't just waste years of my life with this man, like, I guess that's like, I don't know, it's just, I don't know, okay? I just don't know. A few days go by and a girl hit me up. Like, I think it was on Twitter. Either Twitter or Facebook. I don't know. Through some form of social media, she hit me up. And so she's telling me, like, I just can't believe he would do that, and blah, 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 blah. Like, oh my God. And nah, we was together. Like, not only was y'all smashing, but y'all was together like a couple. Like, together. How you had time, sir? We was together all the time. Like, how like, and then she would tell me, like, about their encounters, and I'm like, sir, really? First he tried to blame it all on me, then he finally gave in to, like, being caught. So it didn't help, because now this girl is like everywhere. Like, she's like sending me stuff, like she's like cussing him out on social media, like, and I'm just like, bro. So long story short, I was boo-boo the fool. I got played like a punked episode. Like, I needed my own show on MTV for the amount of things that I put up with, for the amount of times that I looked like a fool, for the amount of times that I put up with this kind of stuff, for the amount of females that came up to me and had something to say, and here I go. He would not do that to me. Like, this is me looking in the mirror. Now you know he loves you. Why you acting like that? Quit acting like that for you push that man away. Sweetie, I know my guardian angel was like,
hit her with a truck, because she ain't gonna get it. She don't get it. She don't get it at all.
I'm over here, I'm mad with friends, I'm cutting friends off. I'm like, nah, y'all not gonna talk about him like that. Only to have solid proof. Like, you a fool, girl. Like, what is wrong with you? And here I am, just like, I'm a fool for love, and ain't nothing wrong with that. But yes, you guys, that was my funny, like, well, it's funny now, because it wasn't funny then. Okay, it wasn't funny. It was not funny. I was hurt. Like, I was hurt and stupid, but that was my little story time, because I know, like, I haven't just sat down and talked to y'all in a long time. But make sure you give this love. I'm all tongue-tied. Nigga, they got me stressed out again. And I don't even deal with him. But make sure you give this video a thumbs up, share, subscribe, comment. More importantly, like, give it a thumbs up, because y'all don't be liking. Like the video, okay? Please, can we get on one page with the likes? But thank you guys for tuning in.